Well, ladies and gents, this is the God knows how many attempts I've made to get the GoPro audio working properly in the helmet. I've tried everything. I've had the Purple Panda mic, which actually failed, so I used a different mic which I knew was good, using the Purple Panda adapter to plug into the GoPro Media Mod. It's a GoPro 8 black, and I was still getting the pipping and popping and crackling. So I saw a video and a guy recommended this Hammer microphone, what you use for laptops and notebooks and stuff. So that's what I've got plugged in at the minute. I don't really see what difference it would make, but it's got to be tried and tested. I think the theory behind the Hammer is it's a fairly low gain, so I think the pipping and popping could be coming from the fact that the mic's getting overpowered with noise, especially in the wind and at speed, and it's causing some kind of interference within the GoPro, which gives us that distortion and the popping. Because I've had the mic secured on the helmet, which I'll show you when we get back. I've had the mic secured on the helmet, Velcro, then a little bit of tape as well, just to sort of keep everything tight. And I also followed Teapot One's advice using the silicone putty around the mic jack to keep that still. Nope, that didn't work either. I did see online that some people have sent the GoPros back. See, he wants to get right up my arse, him, didn't he? They sent the GoPros back, claiming it's some kind of GoPro fault, but I honestly don't think it is. It could be. I can't send mine back, so I'm just hoping it's something I can figure out. I don't know if how this sounds at the minute. I'm going to switch to the other mic in a little while. I need to test this at a little bit more speed. It is a fairly windy day, it seems, so there should be quite a bit of noise, that, you know, throwing the cable about and everything. I have used the putty, the silicone putty again. I've still done everything I've been doing just to try and tick the boxes. I guess time will tell. So I'm not sure how that sounds at the minute. 50 mile an hour, but the wind noise seems loud. But I have faffed about with the helmet with the wires, and I'm sure when the pads are not sat properly like they're meant to be, the helmets get noisy. So if you've installed comms or mics and your helmet's really noisy, it's probably because you've moved the pads about and wind's getting in and causing havoc. And I do sometimes wear earplugs, but I've got to be honest, I feel like I'm underwater. And normally I'm out with my wife Nikki, and we have the comms on, and I don't really, I feel like I can't speak properly. So let's get up to a bit of speed. 66. This is the beautiful Mizzen, which is near Bawtry. We used to come fishing at Mizzen Springs. Don't know if anyone ever remembers that, if you ever went fishing. Must be awesome. Catch perch all day. Right, I'm going to switch over to the mic I've been using, and hopefully we'll see a difference. I don't even know if this has worked, but we will see. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so I've switched back to the other normal lavalier mic. All I've done different today for today's test is I've tried to push the mic further into the cheek pad so it's not as exposed. It does have a little dead cat on it, but it doesn't seem to change a single thing. It still seems to pick up wind. So I guess these two comparisons will show the difference in sound. I'm going to bet that this is a bit louder, and there might not be a lot of popping at this kind of speed through towns and things like that. But I know once we get back up to normal speed, it will. I don't like these little corners and these little villages. You never know what's on the road. Farming industry, it's you gotta be careful. Plus, it's not a knee down video, is it? Not that I've ever got my knee down. There's always time. Not today. So if this is a success, that means if you're watching it, then we do have a conclusion. And when I get back, I'll show you the setup on the helmet and give you a rough idea what I've actually done to try and solve this problem. Let's hope we have. Let's hope you're watching this and woo, we're happy. Otherwise we're not.
Hey guys, well, good news. It actually worked. I've fixed the GoPro crackling, popping sound. Let me show you how I've done it.
Okay, so brilliant news. As you've seen, this is working. So this is what I've bought. It's a hammer, flexible notebook microphone. It says it's ideal for Skype, jack 3.5, and this is off Amazon for £5.80 or something. I'll put the link in the description. So that's what I bought. It's fitted up inside the cheek pad. You can't really see it, but the end of the mic is there, just tucked in. I've kind of bent it on itself because it's like flexible. And there's the jack, pops out. So that's where the microphone comes out. I used this adapter. It's too long, but just for the test I used it with the little jack. So the microphone inside the helmet connects to that. The microphone jack then goes inside the GoPro. As you can see, I used some of the silicone putty, but I've got to be honest, I think it would have worked without it, but I'll have to do another test, I guess. But you see, so I have my GoPro chin mounted. There you go, GoPro Hero 8. It's on a shark helmet. I use Sugru to make the so I could make the mount fit. As you can see, there's a tiny bit of tape there. So normally the wire coming out of the extension, it was, I'm sorry I'm stuttering, it was only this small, and so that just taped onto there and just held it secure, but that didn't work, as you saw. So I'm going to order, there's a 30 centimeter extension to replace this, and that'll connect to the microphone in the helmet straight to the GoPro, and I think we're good to go. I've just moved the internal microphone a little bit further into the helmet to try and eliminate that wind noise you heard in the video, goodness me, because there was a bit of noise from the wind. That's some Velcro I used last time as well, just keep things still. It didn't work. Everything I've tried didn't work. So that's it really. I'll just go into the settings of the GoPro and show you how I do that. So my GoPro settings at the moment are 4K 60 frames per second. I've got the lens on wide and the hyper smooth on. I've got the bitrate at high, shutter at auto, exposure compensation 0.5. The ISO is at a max of 1600 and a minimum of 100. I'll leave the white balance as it is. I have the sharpness at medium and the colour at flat, because I do like to edit in Final Cut Pro. Got the wind off, and that's currently saying front because the medium mod's on and there's no microphone plugged in. So that's it. When the mic's plugged in, I just have standard mic selected as well, because it's, you know, it's not a powered mic, it's not got its own power. You need to use standard mic because the GoPro does send a little bit of power down the microphone to make it work. So I hope this has been helpful. It's good that we've solved the cracking and popping. I've seen so many videos and it's not been solved. I really hope this has been helpful for yourself. If you have any questions, please do get in touch.